GM just dropped two brand new trucks at the same time. Same engines, same platform, same factory. And one of them costs thousands more. So is the pricier one actually better? Or is it just a badge? In the next few minutes, you're getting the full answer. Why two trucks exist. The 2027 GMC Sierra and the 2027 Chevrolet Silverado share the same next-generation GM platform. Same block, same bones. Two trucks launched weeks apart. The Silverado revealed June 16, 2026. The Sierra revealed June 25, 2026. Different badges on top. This is not an accident. GM has been doing this twin brand strategy for decades, and it prints money. Here's how it works. Chevy plays the volume game. Silverado is GM's best-selling vehicle globally. It has to appeal to everyone, from a contractor hauling lumber in Wyoming to a dad doing school pickups in Houston. Wide market, broad lineup, 7 trims. GMC plays a different game entirely. Sierra is positioned as professional grade. It's premium, it's sharper, it's supposed to feel more exclusive. 6 trims, no entry-level work truck. It's built for people who want the truck, but also want their neighbors to notice it. So when you're choosing between these two, you're not really choosing between different trucks. You're choosing between two identities. But here's what I need you to keep in mind for the next few minutes. There is one area where these trucks genuinely separate, and I'll tell you exactly what it is before this video ends. The engine story. Let's talk power, because this is where both trucks got the biggest glow up. Out go the old 5.3 liter and 6.2 liter V8. In come two brand new 6th generation small block V8, a 5.7 liter and a 6.6 liter. Why does that matter to you? Because these aren't just bigger numbers. These engines share their DNA with the same GM Gen 6 architecture, powering the 2027 Corvette Stingray's 6.7 liter V8, which makes 535 horsepower. The truck versions are tuned differently, but the family tree tells you these are serious motors. GM hasn't dropped official horsepower numbers yet. Those come closer to the on-sale date, late 2026. But based on the lineage and the previous 6.2 liter making 420 horsepower, expect the 6.6 liter to flirt with 500 horsepower in a truck. That's not a spec, that's a statement, and it gets better. Both trucks still offer the enhanced 2.7 liter TurboMax 4-cylinder, which in 2026 already made 430 pound-feet of torque. That's more twist than most V8. And the class-exclusive Duramax 3.0 liter turbo diesel carries over too, with its real-world 29 miles per gallon highway rating making it the silent hero for long-haul truck owners. All 4 engines, both trucks, same powertrains. So if you're buying based on what's under the hood, you're getting the same engine in either badge. The difference lives somewhere else. The interior arms race, screens everywhere. Open a truck door in 2027 and you might think you walked into a fighter jet. Both the Sierra and the Silverado launch with a 12.2-inch digital instrument cluster and a 16.3-inch center touchscreen. There's also an available 11.5-inch passenger screen and a 15-inch heads-up display. On the Sierra Denali Ultimate, you're looking at over 60 inches of combined digital displays. GMC claims that's the most of any truck in its class. The Silverado punches back differently. It puts the standard 16.3-inch screen on every single trim, including the base work truck. You don't have to pay up to get the big screen. That's a move that hits different for value shoppers. The Sierra answers with the Multi-Pro Center Console, a first for the Sierra, which converts between a traditional console, a workspace, and a storage compartment. It also gets Bose's 16-speaker audio with front head restraint mounted speakers. You've never heard sound in a truck like this. Meanwhile, the Silverado High Country, the flagship trim, gets a panoramic sunroof as standard. First time ever on a Silverado. That's not a detail, that's a lifestyle feature. And both flagships, the Sierra Denali Ultimate and the Silverado High Country, come with Super Cruise, GM's hands-free driving technology that now works while towing. Over 600,000 miles of compatible roads in the US and Canada. No competitor offers that in a truck. The off-road showdown, a T4X versus ZR2. This is where things get genuinely personal. If your happy place is a muddy trail or a rocky ridgeline, both brands went all in for you. Sierra AT4X, 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tires, a 2-inch suspension lift, new Multimatic Jounce control dampers, front and rear electronic locking differentials, real carbon fiber interior, an AFV edition package that adds even more trail hardware, plus a redesigned AT4X specific hood and front fascia. Silverado ZR2, also 35-inch MT tires, also a 2-inch lift, also Multimatic dampers, but ZR2 uses the legendary DSSV, or Dynamic Suspension Spool Valve, dampers plus Jounce dampers, and the ZR2 Bison Edition, built with American Expedition vehicles, adds front and rear AEV bumpers, rocker panel protection, 18-inch beadlock capable wheels, and skid plates covering the transfer case, rear differential, and fuel tank. Verdict: the AT4X is a beast. The ZR2 Bison might be a bigger beast, especially if you're doing the kind of off-roading where beadlock wheels aren't optional. They're survival. But here's the thing. The average buyer of either truck will never see terrain that tests the limits of either one. So ask yourself honestly, are you buying the off-road capability, or are you buying the idea of it? The money question. Let's resolve the open loop I've been building since minute one. Neither GM nor Chevrolet has released official 2027 pricing, but we know where they started in 2026. The Silverado began around $36,900. The Sierra started around $40,895. That's roughly a $4,000 premium at the base, before you touch a single option. By the time you spec up to the flagship, Denali Ultimate versus High Country, that premium can stretch even further. And here's the honest truth. In most spec-for-spec comparisons, the Sierra wins on interior feel and brand prestige, but the Silverado wins on value per dollar almost every time. So who should buy the Sierra? You. If you want the most premium half-ton truck GM has ever built, if the Denali name matters to you, if you want forged birchwood trim, a multi-pro console, and a truck that feels more expensive, because it is, and who should buy the Silverado? Also you. If you want the same engines and the same tech, but you want to stretch those savings into a higher trim, more options, or just keep the extra cash in your pocket, if the ZR2 Bison's off-road hardware calls to you, if you want the panoramic sunroof or the ZR2's carbon fiber interior accents, here's the real answer nobody wants to admit. They're both exceptional trucks. The platform is the best GM has ever built. The engines are the best GM has ever built. The interiors are leaps ahead of anything wearing a bow tie or a GMC badge before 2027. The winner isn't Sierra or Silverado, the winner is whoever buys one.